Imagine for a moment you are here in the middle of summer. Now this sand is going to get up to 60, maybe 65 degrees, and for most of us mortals, that's way too hot to walk on bare feet. So imagine for a moment what it's like for your poor old plants. They're going to be struggling. It's going to kill a lot of that biological life and fry those fine feeder roots. So you really are shutting down the productivity of that landscape. So in WA, with our semi-arid climate from December to April, we need to use mulch. But what I'm going to show you now is we need to use the right mulch in the right place for the right reasons. Okay, so here we are at a fantastic example of mulch. Now this is the Seawise moisture mulch, and it's a really fully matured product. So because it's mature, it means it's stable. Now that's great news because it means it's going to take a long time to break down. So it's there really to protect the soil, but form a wonderful home, if you like, for all that biology we're trying to nurture in the soil. So it actually becomes a very cost-effective product because you know what you add is going to stay there for such a long period of time. It's like the big Tufakubra hat for the soil. It's going to protect it in the summer. It lets the water through because of that texture, and the really nifty thing is because of those big gaps between the material, it stops capillary action, sucking the moisture out in the summer. So this can reduce water loss by up to 70%. That's very, very cool. Now, because this is a matured product and it's been pasteurized, that means it can come to your property disease-free. So you can put this around orchards, you can use it at home, and you can be confident you're not releasing disease into your garden. So a good rough course mulch, and you can see here it's alive as I dig down. It's actually releasing nutrients into the soil, and you'll see those fine materials. That's the mycelium that are forming these wonderful partnerships between the roots of the plant and the biology of the soils. And one more thing, you can have the best mulch in the world, but you've got to apply it at the right amount. And we generally say about that thickness. Very, very important. And you're going to need to reapply that probably once a year because it will break down, feeding the soil. But by topping it up, you sustain, maintain, and enhance that soil biology. So this is at once a wonderful thing to cool and protect the soil, and it's drip feeding it with nutrients. So there's no doubt that a mulch like this is integral to having drought-proof, vigorous landscapes.